everybody, and welcome back to Age is How You Wear It. Well, I told you yesterday I would come back, or my last video, if you're seeing this a week later, I was going to come back and do substance. And when I say substance, is because my channel is all about style and substance. So I want to make sure that when I do fashion videos or I do beauty videos, it's not just about that, because age is how you wear it is about what's on the inside shining through. No matter what age you are, beauty comes from the inside out. And so you need things that make you beautiful on the outside, enhance, not you need it. Enhance to make you beautiful on the outside. But it's some ugly people on the inside. So they need fixing. I need fixing sometimes. You need fixing. And by fixing, I mean knowing what needs to be healed so the beautiful in you comes out as well. So today I'm going to talk about why you can't say no. You know, some people just can't say no to people. No matter how much they know they should, no matter how much they know is enabling them, they still can't say no. How many times you done told that next door neighbor, your cousin, your friend, that you're not going to keep taking them everywhere they need to go? That sometimes you don't have the time, you're tired, you don't have the energy to keep getting up and saving them from somewhere, saving them from someone, and just giving all your energy to them. How many times have you done that? And you say, I ain't doing it no more. That's the last time I'm going to do it. You say it to yourself every single time. Or how many times you didn't try to tell your child, once they've been grown and been out on their own, to handle their bills and stop coming to you and thinking you the one who pays, you a second person. They tap you. Okay, your turn to pay my bills. I'm not going to keep paying your bills because you keep getting behind. This is not wrestling. Don't tap me and I come in and save you. I'm not going to keep doing it. You have to say no. Because if you don't, then plan on doing it for a long time. Especially if you've already started doing it for a long time. So let's talk about the 5 reasons. You know it's more, but I'm going to talk about the 5 ones that came to my head when I was thinking about this. Top 5 reasons people say no. I had to write it down because you know by the day I'll be having 5 more. So I just wrote them down. Number 1, love. Love of a spouse, love of a child, love of that job that you know they treating you wrong, they don't pay you enough money. But you love the job that you do. So until they weigh you down, you stay and you say no. Because no could be not just a word, it's an action. So it's very powerful. It's more powerful than yes. It's easy to say yeah. Every time your child come in there and you tired, you don't feel like hearing their mouth. You don't feel like talking about what they talking about. They know when you at your weakest. And you be like, yeah, go ahead, get it. But you know when you're not at your weakest, you be like, no. Then you just had a cookie. Then you just had some chips. But when you tired, yeah, go ahead. And they know when to talk to you and when not to. But I digress. Top 5 reasons. Number 1, love. Number 2, fear. Fear of losing that spouse. Fear of that child not talking to you no more. Fear of your job. Fear of getting fired. Fear of the consequences. Okay, so fear. Whew, that's a powerful one, right? You're so scared of losing that significant other that you give in to every one of their demands. Every one of the things that they do wrong or treat you wrong about, you keep sweeping down the rug or act like you don't see it or justify it because you have a fear of being alone. A fear of speaking up at your job because you're scared of getting fired. A fear of telling that friend what you're doing is wrong, but you don't want to lose that friend. So fear. rejection. You scared of getting rejected. So let's talk about rejection, because let's say fear and rejection go hand in hand, because you're scared of that spouse not loving you anymore because you can't give them the things that they want. So you keep saying yes to it, even though, let's take for instance, you know that your significant other spends a lot of money instead of paying the bills, like we're supposed to do that together. But you want your own money because you want to do what you want to with it. First of all, if you don't have that foundation togetherness, that foundation to build what you want, then it's just two people in a home. Because you got to build the foundation in order to make it strong. So if you want your own, there's nothing wrong with having your own. Everybody need to have their own. Okay? That means a little something put aside for yourself, because you work hard just like your man work hard, or you work hard just like your lady works hard, or your two guys work hard. I don't know. Whatever your significant other is, both of you work hard, right? So you should have your own little nest egg to do what you want. But that foundation always need to be fed so that you can have a strong foundation, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, whether it is building something you want, like a business or a family, whatever. You need to do it together, but you need to make it strong. But you have this significant other that still sees themselves as by themselves. There's no building nothing. This is mine, that's yours. But you're so scared of losing them, even though really, if you think about it, you really don't have them. But you're scared of rejection. You're scared of being alone. You know, it's being alone is when you don't want to be alone with yourself and your thoughts. And that's why you really need to think about, why is that I'm so scared of being alone or rejected, that I will tolerate someone treating me bad, or being, or me enabling them and knowing that the things they doing is wrong, but I keep on giving into it because I'm so scared of either being alone or someone not liking me. Why is that? You got to think about, what is it I don't like about myself, that I can't even be alone with the one person who, no matter what, should love me. 4, needy. And you say, why needy? Well, needy is when you're so scared of disappointing people and you need someone to feed that thing inside you, that hole inside you, where you feel like, if the more I do for someone, the more they need me, the more they'll love me. So I never tell them no. I'm just going to keep giving them what they need. And I never think about what I need, because I think all I need is that person. It all goes back to how you feel about you. Guilt. Now you're thinking, Danita, why guilt? How does guilt make me keep saying no? Or makes me not say no? How does guilt make me not say no? Okay, this stuff is real. Okay, it's not enacted. I'm not an actor. Someone mess up a word. Guilt. Well, you may have hurt someone. You didn't mean to. Sometimes we do things because we don't think. And I'm not talking about murder, stuff that God will need to smite you down for, honey. I ain't talking about them ones that's soul-wrenching things that you do. We now on the dark side. I'm talking about things like, you may have lied to someone and they found out about it. Or you cheated on a spouse and it was a weak moment and you do love that person, but like I said, sometimes it's you, it's not the other person. So you want to figure out, that woman is good to me, or that man is good to me, and I still Still, I cheated on them. That's a whole nother video, honey. And I'm trying to ask myself why. But now I done hurt them and the trust is gone. They still with me. They still stand with me. But boy, it's hard to get them to forgive me. So what if I just say yes to everything they want? Yes to, yeah, I'll do this. Yes, I'll stay home and never go nowhere. Yes, I'll just do what you want. And that way you can build the trust again. But that's not going to help build the trust. That person has to heal from the inside to start trusting you. Staying by their side all the time to make sure that you're not doing something, that's not healing. And if you that person and you were the one hurt, trying to make them stand next to you every 24 hours a day so that they won't do something, honey, it's not helping either, because that just tears you apart even more. So you feel guilty. You're the one who did it. You're the one who hurt the person or lied to the person. And now you feel so guilty. You think if I be a yes person, it will make things better. And really, everybody needs to heal. And communication is key to that. And start learning to build the trust again. But it can be done. That's the thing. It can be done. So those are the top 5 reasons why people don't say no. Enabling of children, enabling of family members. How many times you going to get up and save a lot? How many times you going to drain yourself, taking on other people's energy? How many times you going to put everybody ahead of yourself? Love has nothing to do with that. That's not love, honey. That love is not being selfish. Love is sacrifice. Love is knowing that your child may have did something they shouldn't be doing and they need to be disciplined about it. That is love. So love is not let me let them get away with everything and then they'll love me and then it'll be okay. No, it won't. You got to say no. No, I'm not paying your bills again. Don't tag me with this is not wrestling. Don't tag me and then it's my turn to pay your bills. You live in your house, you pay your own bills. No, I'm not just getting off work and you need me to take you to the store, neighbor, because you keep on messing up and don't have gas and you need $5 from me or $10 from me every time I turn around. No, I'm not. And if that messes up our friendship, okay. If that makes you stop loving me as your mother, all right. No, I'm not. So let's talk about why saying no is good. Turn my paper over. Top 5 reasons you need to say no. Number 1, it's more empowerment. Empowerment, that means taking back over who you are and caring about yourself. It's a difference between being selfish and being empowered, okay? I ain't talking about when you abuse it and you be like, yeah, I'm number 1. Everything I say is my way or the highway. That's not empowerment. That's not being powerful, okay? Empowerment means you now have taken over and you now care about yourself as much as you care about that person. More. Empowerment means now I am no longer draining myself every day to please you and you do nothing for me. I'm taking back over my life. Empowerment. More control. Control and empowerment go hand in hand like fear and rejection. Everything. Your behavior, who you are, starts when you're younger. That's why it's so important to nurture these kids, to show them love, but to show them discipline, to show them that there's consequences. You got to start doing that. Nobody say you got to beat a child to death. You ain't even got to be abusive. You don't have to cuss them out every time they say something or holler and scream. A word can be powerful without everybody in the whole universe hear you screaming at your children or you yelling at your spouse. I don't need to hear that. You can have a conversation without all that. That's when you have no control. When you gotta holler and scream and do all that, you ain't got no control. You know, when you have that parent that you don't hear them say a word, that look or that little thing they say between their teeth, nobody else heard it, but you know something going on. That child straighten up, but you ain't never heard a word. But anyway, fear of rejection, where you need everybody to like you. You don't need 50 people to like you. You just need to like yourself. Love yourself. Then you won't worry about nobody whether they like you or not. You will never try nothing different if you worried about what everybody think. Just like me doing these videos. I'm not in it for the money or the popularity. If I got to sit and say somebody's going to critique me, yeah. I hate that lipstick. Her lashes down right. Why her hair look like that? It's some people that just like that. But when you don't care, when you show that I still love myself, I don't care. Now, I ain't saying you don't care to the point where you don't care about hurting people. I'm saying where you don't care what someone thinks of you because you love yourself. So when you have that fear of rejection and you scared to do stuff, all 5 of those things go together. Love, fear, rejection, needy, guilt, all that stuff go together. And it keeps you from doing a lot of things, not just saying no. It keeps you from trying. It keeps you from doing something different. It keeps you from being you and loving you. But anyway, I'm going to get back to the reasons why you should say no and how good it's going to make you feel when you stop enabling that person. When you stop letting that person walk all over you. When you stop and you think of yourself. Empowerment, control. You now control. You control how you feel and you control your life and nobody's demanding and telling you you should do this and that. You so scared of not pleasing your mama. You so scared of not pleasing your daddy. You so scared of not pleasing your friend. You so scared of your job boss not liking you. Then do what you got to do. Get your numbers up. Move on. Control your future, your path, your life. So control. More time. Remember I told you waste your time. You're driving everybody around. You're doing every freaking child's project and homework. Do your own homework. Your teenager downright disrespects you and you still trying to make them your friend. You supposed to be the parent. Be their friend when you're an adult. Then maybe I'll be friends with you. Respect, love, all of that. You need to give all that to your child and your child need to give it to you. It ain't a one-sided. I gave birth to you. You ain't give birth to me. It's not one-sided. So more time. You so busy doing for everybody else. Sometimes you forget to do anything for yourself. You think, when the last time I did anything? When the last time you and your significant other went somewhere? When the last time I did something for me? You got to ask yourself that. So you got more time when you stop doing everything for everybody else. More respect. Believe it or not, people and your children and others, your boss, they will respect you more when you stand up for yourself. When you actually put some effort into saying no instead of yes all the time. When you actually have empowerment and control. People respect you more. And number 5, the most important thing of all, mentally and physically, you start showing health-wise. Let's talk about it. You're not even eating healthy because you run around doing everything for everybody else. You forget to eat. You run around doing everything for everybody else that, let's take for instance, you and your spouse. Okay, we take on little characteristics of each other. When you start living with each other and being with each other for so long, you take up little characteristics. Well, some of them ain't good. You've always been that healthy person. You've always eaten good, exercise, but you done fell in love with this man who don't care about those kind of things. Okay, so now you just found yourself stop doing those healthy things because you want to be with them. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but then you start losing parts of who you are. So you stop being healthy. Now you found out, wait, how I gained these 20 pounds? Little things. It starts small. Or you worry so much about your children consistently because they don't take your advice. They don't do nothing you ask them to do, but you worry about them all the time. Now mentally, that weighs on you. Now you got high blood pressure. Your nerves bad. You can't even do your job at work because you so busy worrying about that man or them children. And all of them grown. But don't forget, one of my things is fear of losing someone, fear of being rejected. I love them so much, I think if I let them do everything they want to do, they'll love me too. Or you just a save-a-lot, honey. You feel like you saved the world. That stuff takes a lot of time and energy. And it takes its toll on you mentally. If you can't go sleep at night and you just worried about everything and everybody, right? You know when they say, give it to God, let go. Well, even if you don't believe in God, honey, whatever you atheist, you Catholic, you Buddhist, I don't care what it is. It's believing in a higher power or believing in something greater than yourself. When you don't let it go, you eat all of that and you fester all that on the inside. Like food rots. You put a piece of food out and it start rotting. Well, on the inside, you rotten your soul. Because you taking on so much that you become sick. And you think it's, what have I caught? Well, you don't sleep at night, honey, them bags under your eyes because you toss and turn worrying about things you can't control. People you can't control. Up all night worrying about where that man at. And then as soon as he walk in the door, you still can't control it. Even if you argue till you blue in the face, you can't control it. So let me reenact one of those things that take time. It's going to do everything I'm talking about. And since I can't afford an actor or an actress to reenact stuff, and then I'm looking crazy, and you like, is she crazy? Why is she talking two different words? I got Jamia and Amira. They're going to reenact it for you. They're going to reenact how these things take a toll on you. Let's just do one reenactment. Hey, honey. I tried calling you all last night and I woke up this morning and I see that you slept on the sofa. Is everything okay? Yeah. I just got in late and I didn't want to disturb you. Okay, but this is like the third time this week. And I just want you to call me so I won't be worried about you. And that way, I won't sit up all night worrying about where you're at. Look, I'm fine. Is you gonna go cook some breakfast? I told you, I work late. I'll call you next time, make sure to let you know. Or I'll text you. Well, you did. I said I will text you next time. Are you going to go fix the breakfast? Or I can just go somewhere. And matter of fact, I'm just going to get a shower and I'll go get me some breakfast. No. I'm going to go fix your breakfast. What would you like? You've been out all night. And you just laid on the sofa because you didn't want to wake me up. So I've been up all night worrying about you. So I know about 3 o'clock. I ain't going to bed about 3 or 4. So see, did you see he didn't respect her? For one thing, he didn't respect her because why are you putting up with this? Even I'm thinking, why are you putting up with it? So I don't have no respect for you. You didn't feel empowerment. She didn't feel in control. But she still wanted to please him. She still wanted to do what he wanted because she figured if I do that, things will be better. And that's just a small reenactment. I'm going to do a lot of these. That did the baby one. When you don't have those 5 things, saying no. No, I ain't fixing your breakfast. Going where you was when you was out all night, letting them fix your breakfast. You ain't even got to do all that. It's what are you going to keep taking before you realize what is best for me. And sometimes leaving somebody is best for you. But that's just a little reenactment. They'll be back. So let me round it off for you. Yes, it's easy. No, it's hard. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you're a hater, if you're nasty, you're rude, don't forget, block, 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 block. Because I don't care nothing about you. I ain't trying to do it for no money. No numbers, no nothing. See you next time.